Hey everyone, welcome back. It feels so weird to be recording right now because it's been about 2 weeks since I've done a voiceover video. And the reason for that is because initially I had a really sore throat and I decided to take a few days off from doing voiceovers and I just put out my videos and then things got busy. It was Thanksgiving and I said, let me just do an experiment and just see how these videos do without doing a voiceover and take a couple of days to just spend with my family. It gave me so much more time and I'd really like to know what you guys think of that, what you guys thought of the videos that I did recently. If you prefer to have me talking, it's not always easy with the baby and you guys know that he's pretty much always has something to say with every video. But anyways, I just want to talk to you about today's build. It's very special because it's part of a collaboration with some amazing simmers. This collab was hosted by Camila. If you don't know Camila, I highly suggest you go ahead and check out her channel. She makes a wide variety of beautiful builds and she's extremely talented. I really just have gotten to know her more closely, I guess you could say, within the past couple of months, but I've been following her for a very long time on Instagram and I just really enjoy her work. So definitely, like I said, go check out her channel and all of the other simmers that are involved in this collab. I'm linking down in the description box, so please go and check out their videos. There will also be at the end of this video a link to the playlist that's on Camila's channel. I've seen most of these builds already. I haven't gotten to watch all the videos yet because I've been working on mine, obviously, but I've seen pictures of the builds and they're spectacular. So you guys have to go check them out and maybe you'll find some new simmers that you didn't know about before. Every single one of them is awesome. So about the collab, this was Camila's idea to pick out a story and a holiday story or any sort of like a wintry kind of story or a tale that you wanted to create a build for. So I chose The Snow Queen. This is a story that was written by Hans Christian Andersen, not Andersons. And it's a very old story. It was written in 1844. And when I was a kid, I saw this in a cartoon version and I saw it many times over the years when I was growing up. If you're not familiar with who the author is, he wrote other things like The Little Mermaid, The Emperor's New Clothes, Thumbelina. So yeah, this was one of the first ideas that came to my head when I was researching what I was going to do. So I just want to talk about the build a little bit. This was a redo. This was a second build. The one that I originally had started, I was already furnishing and I wasn't happy with it when I first started it and I kept going, and the more and more I went into it, I was like, I kind of like it a little more now. Oh, I kind of like it a little more now. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to leave the outside alone and let's move on to the inside. And I thought if I furnished it a little bit, I would kind of get more of a feel for what I was going for. And it just wasn't happening. I just didn't like it. And I wanted to put out something that I was proud of. And so I restarted this on, today's Friday, I restarted this Wednesday afternoon. So that's why you're getting the video now at this hour. You usually get it at 10 a.m. And also my son started walking. So if you don't have a baby, he's going to be a year old in 2 weeks. So he's really just starting to learn how to walk. And it's pretty much like having a drunk old man in your house all day long that all they want to do is walk around. And they're really excited about it because it's, something new that he learned. So my day is very, very busy. So yesterday I didn't get a whole lot of time to work on it. And so, like I said, that's why I was running late today. So sorry about that, but you got it now at least. I did make the deadline day. So you'll see here me switching back and forth a lot between winter and summer. And I apologize now for that if it's annoying. as I was recording and building, I kept thinking, oh my God, just cut this part out, just cut this part out. But I really like you guys to see my process a lot of times. So that's why I didn't cut out some of it. It's definitely, oh, my son's making noise. It's definitely more challenging to build in the snow, I found, because I still want to make sure that it looks good in the summer months or whatever season somebody's playing with. I want the build to still look good. So it's a lot of switching back and forth. And, you know, obviously when there's snow on the ground, there's a lot of things that you don't see. A lot of the plants die and all that stuff. So you still have to make sure it looks good in both seasons, in my opinion. Maybe that's just like my OCD speaking. I don't know. So, anyways, for the front there, in the beginning of the video, if you saw, there was a lot of the waterfalls. Oh, he's making a lot of noise, sorry. The waterfalls were all placed when I started the video, and the reason for that is I don't normally use these waterfalls. If you're not familiar with them, they're from Island Living, and they come with the debug menu. And there's also waterfalls that we have in Discovery University, and when I use waterfalls, I tend to prefer to use those because they're just easier to work with, in my opinion. So I figured I'm restarting my build all over again. Let me just see how these waterfalls look. Maybe they'll look really cool in the snow. And I placed them, and I really liked how they looked, but it definitely took me some time to position them where I wanted them. So I just started recording, and I said they're already there. So whatever. For the buildings themselves, the building that's up off to the right, I wanted that to sort of be like the spellcaster's tower, and that's what I envisioned when I started doing the build. So I kept sort of the home itself on the left, and then the tower is on the right. So on the interior, you'll find that I used a lot of stuff from Realm of Magic. I used all Realm of Magic windows too. I just love that pack. It's so fantasy themed to me, and it's so pretty. It's probably one of my favorite packs. So then I just finished up the exterior. One other fun thing that I did that I found that I thought was pretty cool, besides using all the debug ice cubes that came with the base game, I use a lot of debug in this build, which I normally don't really use that much because I find the menu very annoying for debug, but for this build it kind of was necessary. So I found these, it's like this blue electric looking ground cover, and it comes with, I believe, Get to Work. And I actually ended up putting that on the lake because in the story there's a frozen lake, and I wanted to kind of try to reflect that. So I did that with the stuff, like I said, from Get to Work. And then I also placed the steamers that come in with the pool. It bubbles and steams. I placed that at the base of the waterfalls just to give like this little extra element of realism, I guess you could say. So there's a tour at the end of the exterior portion. So I'm just going to tell you guys the story. I abbreviated a little bit, and then you guys can, go and check out the other videos. So the two main characters in the story, it's a young boy named Kai and a girl named Gerda. Gerda and Kai lived next door to each other for many years, and they were very good friends. They used to play in the flower box in between their homes. They had this garden, and in the garden was roses. So, like I said, they're the two main characters, and then there's also this mirror that the devil has created. And the mirror reflects all of the worst qualities of a person when they look in the mirror. And the devil tries to bring this mirror to heaven to destroy the angels. Sorry if you hear my son. I'm sorry if it's ruining the mood. I apologize. So the devil brings this mirror to the angels, and they break the mirror, and all of the pieces fall down to earth. And one of the pieces falls into Kai's eye. And the Snow Queen comes, and she takes Kai away. And she gives him 2 kisses on his forehead. One is to numb him from the cold, and one is to take away his memories of Gerda. Gerda goes on a search to find Kai because she doesn't believe that he's just disappeared. and she goes through many, many obstacles to find him, and she finally finds him at the Snow Queen's castle on a frozen lake. And Gerda runs up to Kai and to save him, and she gives him a kiss on the forehead just the way that the Snow Queen did, and all of the ice that's in his heart melts away from what the Snow Queen has done to him after he got this piece of the mirror in his eye. And the moral of the story basically is that love is going to overcome hate. And Kai remembers Gerda after the Snow Queen has kept him and tried to freeze him. And it's really just a really cute, sweet story, I think. And that's the very abbreviated version of it. If you guys want to look it up, I'll leave all the info in the description box for it. I think it's a nice story for Christmas. I think it's a nice story for the end of the year, for the holidays, for what's important to reflect on at the end of the year. And so I'm really happy that I was able to be a part of this collab. I hope you guys enjoy this video. And I have some exciting news for you guys for what's coming to my channel in 2021. I have big plans that I've been working on. So the information for that I will give you guys on Tuesday in Tuesday's video. So I will see you guys then, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye.